What were the four major river valley civilizations, and where were they located?
There were four major river valley civilizations. Mesopotamia, located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in modern-day Iraq. Ancient Egypt, centered along the Nile River in northeastern Africa. Indus Valley civilization, located along the Indus River in present-day Pakistan and northwest India. Ancient China, developed along the Yellow River, Huanghe, in northern China.
Why did early civilizations develop near rivers?
Early civilizations developed near rivers because rivers provided a reliable source of fresh water for drinking, irrigation, and farming. They also offered fertile soil from annual flooding, a means of transportation and trade, and an abundant supply of fish and other resources, supporting population growth and complex societies.
What were the key advantages provided by rivers to early civilizations?
Rivers provided early civilizations with fresh water for drinking and irrigation, fertile soil from flooding to grow crops, transportation routes for trade and communication, and abundant resources like fish and clay for building materials, enabling the growth of stable and prosperous societies.
What role did the Tigris and Euphrates rivers play in the development of Mesopotamian civilization?
The Tigris and Euphrates rivers provided fertile soil through annual flooding, enabling agriculture to flourish in Mesopotamia. They also served as transportation routes for trade and communication, supporting the growth of cities and the development of one of the world's first complex civilizations.
What is the significance of cuneiform in Mesopotamian history? Hey, Tony, could you tell us about that?
Cuneiform is significant in Mesopotamian history as one of the world's first writing systems used to record laws, trade transactions, literature, and administrative activities. It marked the transition from oral to written history, enabling the development of organized government, culture, and communication.
How did the Code of Hammurabi contribute to the organization of society in Mesopotamia?
The Code of Hammurabi contributed to the organization of Mesopotamian society by establishing a written set of laws that defined rules, punishments, and rights. It promoted social order, justice, and accountability, while also reinforcing the authority of the king as the lawgiver.
What were ziggurats, and what role did they play in Mesopotamian society?
Ziggurats were massive stepped temple structures in Mesopotamian cities. They served as religious centers dedicated to the gods and were believed to connect heaven and earth. Ziggurats symbolized the political and spiritual power of rulers and played a central role in religious ceremonies and community life.
How did the Nile River shape the development of ancient Egyptian civilization?
The Nile River shaped the development of ancient Egyptian civilization by providing fertile soil through its annual flooding, which supported agriculture. It served as a transportation and trade route, unifying the region, and its resources, like water and fish, sustained the population. The Nile also influenced Egyptian religion and culture, symbolizing life and prosperity.
What was the importance of the annual flooding of the Nile River to agriculture in Egypt?
The annual flooding of the Nile River was crucial to Egyptian agriculture because it deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, creating fertile soil for crops. This predictable cycle allowed farmers to grow abundant food, sustaining the population and supporting the development of a prosperous civilization.
What role did religion play in the construction of the pyramids in ancient Egypt? Hey, Tony, would you tell us about that?
Religion played a central role in the construction of the pyramids in ancient Egypt as they were built as tombs for pharaohs who were considered divine. The pyramids symbolized their journey to the afterlife and were designed to honor the gods and ensure the pharaoh's eternal life and protection.
What contributions did the Egyptians make in writing, such as the development of hieroglyphics?
The Egyptians developed hieroglyphics, a system of writing that used symbols to represent words and sounds. They used it for religious texts, official inscriptions, and record-keeping. Their innovation contributed to the preservation of history, culture, and communication in ancient Egypt, influencing later writing systems.
What were the major cities of the Indus Valley civilization, and how were they organized?
The major cities of the Indus Valley civilization, such as Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, were highly organized with a grid-like layout. They featured advanced urban planning, including well-planned streets, drainage systems, and granaries, reflecting a sophisticated and efficient society.
What evidence suggests that the Indus Valley civilization had a sophisticated urban planning system?
Evidence of the Indus Valley civilization's sophisticated urban planning includes grid-like city layouts, advanced drainage and sewage systems, standardized brick sizes, and structures like public baths and granaries, indicating careful planning and efficient management.
What challenges make it difficult for historians to fully understand the Indus Valley civilization?
Historians face challenges in understanding the Indus Valley civilization because its writing system remains undeciphered, leaving gaps in knowledge about its culture, governance, and religion. Additionally, many archaeological sites are incomplete or inaccessible, limiting the available evidence for study.
How did the Indus River influence the economy and agriculture of the civilization? Hey, Tony, please provide us with an answer to this question.
The Indus River influenced the economy and agriculture of the civilization by providing fertile soil through annual flooding, which supported the growth of crops like wheat and barley. It also served as a trade and transportation route, facilitating economic activity and connecting the civilization to other regions.
What role did the Yellow River, Huanghe, play in the development of ancient Chinese civilization?
The Yellow River, Huanghe, played a vital role in the development of ancient Chinese civilization by providing fertile soil through its lowest deposits, enabling productive agriculture. It also served as a transportation route and supported the growth of early settlements, earning it the nickname Cradle of Chinese Civilization.
What were oracle bones and how were they used in ancient China?
Oracle bones were animal bones or turtle shells used in ancient China for divination. Priests inscribed questions on the bones, then heated them until they cracked. The patterns of the cracks were interpreted as messages from the gods or ancestors, guiding decisions and actions.
how did the concept of the mandate of heaven shape Chinese political history?
The mandate of heaven shaped Chinese political history by justifying the rule of emperors as divinely granted authority. It also established the idea that rulers must govern justly and effectively, as natural disasters or rebellions were seen as signs that the mandate had been lost, legitimizing the rise of new dynasties.
What technological advancements were made by the early Chinese civilizations? Hey, Tony, would you tell us about it?
Early Chinese civilizations made significant technological advancements, including the invention of bronze tools and weapons, silk production, the development of writing systems, advanced irrigation techniques, and innovations like the potter's wheel and early forms of paper. These advancements supported their agricultural, cultural, and military progress.
In what ways were the River Valley civilizations similar, and how did they differ in terms of government, religion, and culture? Hey, Gina, please tell us about it.
Okay, Brian. River Valley civilizations were similar in relying on rivers for agriculture, developing centralized governments, and practicing polytheistic religions. However, they differed in governance, e.g., Egypt's theocratic monarchy versus Mesopotamia's city-states, religious practices, e.g., emphasis on the afterlife in Egypt, and cultural achievements like writing systems, e.g., hieroglyphics in Egypt, cuneiform in Mesopotamia. In conclusion, the early River Valley civilizations of Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, and China thrived near rivers, which provided fertile soil, water, and trade routes. These civilizations advanced through governance, religion, and technology, contributing innovations like the Code of Hammurabi, pyramids, Indus urban planning, and the Mandate of Heaven. Despite differences, they shared a reliance on rivers and shaped human history through writing, architecture, and complex societies. Thank you for watching the video, Early River Valley Civilizations, provided by History and Current Events. This is Gina and Sarah, Lily, Bill, Brian, and Tony have also contributed so far as narrators. Thank you.